you just mentioned actually that you feel like you've learned more about your body through teaching, because now obviously as well you do teach, and I have had the pleasure of taking part in your classes, and I have learned so much from you. Like even now, you know, as an older dancer, whenever I come to take your class, I feel like I always leave that class with more than when I went in. But
I've also done Shannon's class.
he has also I tend to be a bit of a regular. I'm a bit of a fangirl for Shannon's class.
Thank you.
But yeah, do you enjoy teaching? Because that's a completely different side of things to obviously performing and working as a professional dancer. Yeah, do you enjoy teaching?
I love teaching. I feel very I like being able to pass down what I have learned from others, what I've learned from myself, and hopefully carrying it on into the next generations. I mean, things from when I was very young to this point now, where I believe that you can never learn enough. You continue to learn every single day, and so being able to hand that down, and it's really wonderful to see when a student understands that, or they get that, or even the simplicity of them enjoying the class that you're giving them. Those things mean a lot and matter a lot to me. And I think it's added another layer to me as a person. You know, it's a very nurturing environment, and it's very important. You know, I feel as a teacher that it's a huge, huge responsibility to grow the future generations. And you know, I put a lot into it because it's valid. It's very important, and I enjoy it at the same time. You know, so
Cool.
I have happy places where I teach, but I never. Some are happier than others. Yours is my happiest, seriously. But I never go into the studio going, ugh, you know, this is wasting my time, because no matter what a level of what dancers are, what gives me a lot of pleasure is making them enjoy and love it as much as I did and do, you know, and that's just it's a beautiful life if you choose it. It's a beautiful life.
Yeah. Well, we've sometimes mentioned this before, that we always say to we sort of say the majority of the time to the students that we want them to be better than us.
Yeah. Every teacher's dream, isn't it, that you want to see the student who obviously you're giving to them, but they need to be giving back as well. It's a two-way street, but you want that dancer, that student, to surpass you, to not make all the mistakes that you made, to be stronger and better. I mean, yeah, I don't know if you feel that as well, but that's definitely something.
I do. I absolutely do. It's a hard one though. It's like raising a child. You want to be able to tell them everything, and don't make this, but they're going to also learn it their way too. So there has to be that sense of, I know what you're saying, and that sense of freedom of them making their mistakes. I think where I feel a little bit more protective about a student is knowing they're going to go out in the real world, and it's a very different environment. You know, it's a completely different bubble. And that's where they're really going to have to learn things that come with being a professional dancer. You know, we can guide them, I can guide them in that way. But really what I want to give them is so much confidence and a thick skin, but with a real love for what's going to be hard in the real world. Because it's not easy, as we all know. It's not easy. And I think if you send a dancer out there feeling already bad about themselves, feeling insecure, those knocks are going to be even harder to take. So it's about encouraging a dancer, being strong-willed, knowing that they're going to have to face some hurdles and demons, probably, you know, in their life. But also, what comes with that is a beautiful life.
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool. Well, we certainly know that you're a massive inspiration to majority of our students.
Yes.
Thank you.
So,
well, your students are wonderful.
Oh.
I love your students, honestly, you know, what you guys are doing with them. And they already have a professional head on them because, well, you guys are, I've learned a lot from you. You work to make an incredible pathway for those students. So, you know, it's clear that they already have that backbone.
But let's just continue on the idea of inspirations. Who are your inspirations?
Well, it's interesting because you sent me that Netflix restless creature.
Well,
Wendy, she's a huge inspiration. It's so hard for me to narrow down one or two dancers. There are so many women in my life that inspire me, even if they're not dancers. So inspirational. My mother is a huge inspiration because she always believed in me. She always made it accessible for me to do the training I needed to, even though it wasn't easy for her financially. Her character, as far as being positive about what you want in life and to go for it and not to let anything stop it, just to see it and achieve it. That is inspirational to me. So many dancers. Ray, you're an inspiration to me. Margot Fontaine, huge inspiration. Kelsey Kirkland, Makarova, Baryshnikov, Nureyev, a lot of the older generation of dance, something that was big in my world when I was growing up. And what I learned off of, watching videos and things like that, it's very hard to narrow down. Evelyn Cisneros was there's a lot of inspirational people out there. And Paul, you too. You know what I mean? It's just so hard because it is.
No, you've got to mention me now. Thanks.
No, I did not.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Well, we've got some more questions, but these are the world famous quick fire rounds. Yes, we know you guys have been waiting for this one, so we do the quick fire questions. Ready for Shannon? So
you gotta be as quick as you can, Shannon. Okay.
I'm nervous now. Okay.
This one. Okay, it's only 10 questions. 10. That's 10.
Okay.
Ready?
Okay. Yes.
Here we go. Name one thing in your handbag right now, excluding your purse.
Makeup.
Tell us about the last dream you had.
Ooh. Keep it clean.
I was in a building and I was walking around, and I remember I went through like this door, and when I walked through the door, my husband was there, and then that's kind of it. It wasn't anything. I woke up before I found out what was behind that door.
Well, you remember more about your dreams than I remember about mine. I normally tend to forget them straight away.
Yeah, I should write them down.
Continued dream, that one.
Yeah.
It could be. Well, let's watch that door.
Yeah. That mysterious door. Who knows?
Symbolic door.
What would Freud say? I've got no idea.
Question number 3. Are you a morning person or a night owl?
A night owl.
Favorite word?
Shoot.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Do a random one. If a cow chased you, what would you do?
I'd probably stand still.
Oh, okay.
Gonna stand your ground.
I think it would stop chasing me if I just stayed calm and stood still. I could be wrong. I don't know if I'll test that theory.
Who's going to do the research on this one? Guys at home, do not go and get yourselves chased by a cow just to find out the answer to this. Okay, this is hypothetical, all right.
Number 6. Describe yourself in 3 words.
Enthusiastic, motivated, hardworking. Could that be a slash word?
Lipstick or lip gloss?
Lipstick.
Favorite movie?
Steel Magnolias.
Oh, nice. I like that movie. Yeah, it's a good one.
Cool. 2 more questions. Describe your home to us.
We can see a bit of it, but
okay, it's got high ceilings, French doors, and spacious and comfortable and elegant as well, and a little bit like artistic. We've got like lots of artwork and things like that around.
Cool. Last question. If you could raid one famous woman's closet, who would it be?
Oh my gosh. That's a hard one.
We stumped her.
Joan Collins.
Joan Collins.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Don't think we'll find any tutus or point shoes in there necessarily. But
I think she might have some very nice handbags and shoes.
Probably, to be fair, I should imagine. I don't know if your closet is anything like mine. My closet literally consists of this many dance clothes and this many normal clothes.
all of which go on the floor and not actually in the wardrobe.
Oh yeah, that happens a lot. I know. Mine end up in the closet, just shoved in there with the door shut. No, I'm actually kind of I'm very sort of organized that way, but I don't own a lot of dance clothes. And I mean, I was teaching at primary school once, or not once, but I teach her all the time. But one particular day, I was wearing my blue sweats that I always wear, and I was talking to the kids a little bit about my career and what I did, and one little boy asked a question. He said, I have a question to ask you, and I thought it was going to be something really important. He goes, do you always wear those sweats? I knew then I needed some more dance clothes.
No, I'm to be fair, I am one of those dancers that like literally obsesses over leotards. So, and I know you've often said to me, it's like, oh, I don't have that many leotards. We need to sort that out. I'll hook you up with some
beautiful dance. You have beautiful dance clothes. You've got the skirts and the leotards. Oh, very nice. I'm trying to get in fact, Gordon for my birthday and for Christmas got me 2 leotards, like each time. So it's growing. The wardrobe's growing.
Definitely a Christmas and a birthday thing, because literally every time it's like some sort of celebration where there might be a gift, and if Paul says to me or my mom says to me, what do you want? I'm like, I really want a new leotard, or I want a new skirt. Yeah, I literally don't ask. Well, no, that's not true. I do ask for other things to do with dinosaurs, random weird thing. But anyway.
Someone needs to do a leotard with a dinosaur on it for you.
Brilliant.
That would be so cool.
But
yeah, we'll work on that one.
Yeah, you need to keep on asking for the leotards. But Shannon, thank you so much for this interview. It's been amazing to talk to you and to learn more about your career and more about you as an artist. So thank you so much for your time right now. I know everybody's in this kind of weird, surreal situation, and we really appreciate the fact that so many artists, including yourself, are giving up your time to do these interviews and help people out there still feel connected. And also, people are learning stuff. I feel like anybody who's a dance student will learn so much from listening to you, and professional dancers as well. So thank you so much for your words and your inspiration.
And thank you for having me. I've loved it. Yeah, it's been wonderful. Thank you so much. Thank you.
You're very, very welcome. And we're going to hope to see you again soon. Maybe when we can get back in the studio. Yeah. If not,
don't forget the choreography.
Oh, I know. We'll have to do some Zoom classes together or something.
Absolutely. Let's do it. Let's do it for sure.
Sure.
That's 100%.
So we're going to say goodbye to you guys as well. Thank you for listening, and thank you for joining us today. We hope you guys are keeping safe, keep well, keep smiling. That's a scary smile. I won't do that one again. That was a bit terrifying. But thank you very much, guys. So a big goodbye from us, and a bye-bye from Shannon as well.
Bye. Bye.